AFMA collects information about the economics of its fisheries, for example quota trade prices, to promote flexibility and economic efficiency in fisheries. This helps to improve fisheries management and helps to boost economic benefits to the industry and the Australian community. From July 3, 2017, the reporting of prices is mandatory for all quota SFR trading. This GoFish tutorial will show you how to make a simple statutory fishing right or SFR lease to another client. On the GoFish homepage, mouse over Transfers Leases in the top navigation bar. A drop-down menu will appear. Select Lease SFRs. On the Lease SFR page, under the blue heading Lease Details, and where it says Fishery, click on Select Fishery, and then from the drop-down menu, select the fishery which applies to your lease. Next, where it says Season, click on Select Season, and then from the drop-down menu, select the season or year which applies to your lease. Where it says Effective Date, by default, today's date will be entered, or else the date of the first day of the next season. Do not attempt to edit the date. Next, where it says Select Lessee, click on Select Client, and choose from the drop-down menu the name of the client to whom you would like to lease the SFRs. If the client you desire is not on the existing list, select the blue highlighted link. Click here to select a client not used before. Where it says New Lessee Search, enter the full client ID if you know it, or part of the client name, and click on Search. Click on the Select button next to the desired name. If the client you desire is not on the list, check the spelling first and then contact AFMA for help. Next, choose Yes or No for the question, Is this transaction between related entities? The full explanation of related entities is provided at the bottom of the page. If all the lease details look correct, go to the blue heading Effort Gear Quota SFR. In the heading, on the right-hand side, choose the button for either SFRs or in kilograms, depending on how you would like to enter the lease quantity. If you choose SFRs, then you cannot enter kilograms, and if you choose kilograms, you cannot enter SFRs. To lease by numbers of SFRs, select SFR, and then under the Effort Gear Quota SFR heading, and below the column heading Type, find the name of the species for which you would like to lease out quota. First, enter the number of SFRs you would like to lease out to another client. You must enter the number of SFRs before you enter any pricing information. Next, enter either the price per kilo or the total price paid. Once you have entered values into one of these columns for a species, click outside the box and GoFish will automatically calculate the other. It is okay to correct or re-enter a price. GoFish will still automatically recalculate the other column. If you correct the SFR value, however, then the pricing will need to be re-entered. To lease SFRs by kilograms of fish, select kilograms and enter the number of kilograms to be leased. You must enter the number of kilograms before you can enter any price information. Keep in mind that leases must take place as whole SFRs. The entered number of kilograms will be adjusted to the nearest weight, which applies to a whole SFR. Next, enter either the price per kilogram or the total price paid. Once you have entered values into one of these columns for a species, click outside the box and GoFish will automatically calculate the other. It is okay to correct or re-enter a price. GoFish will still automatically recalculate the other column. If you correct the SFR value, however, the pricing will need to be re-entered. Next, under the blue heading titled Quota Trading Price Information, choose Yes or No if the price provided are estimates. For example, If the total price is based on a bundled lease of various SFR types, and the exact values per SFR type were not calculated, then the prices are just an estimate. On the other hand, if that same bundle total lease price is based on individually calculated prices per SFR type, then the prices are more exact and not an estimate. Next, under the blue heading titled When, choose Now or select the date you would like the lease to take place, or if you want to set up a regular transfer. Next, under the blue heading titled Declarations, tick the box which indicates that you agree to the terms, including the prices that you have provided are true, complete, and correct. If at any time you would like to cancel the transaction altogether, click Exit, and you will be taken back to the home page. Alternatively, you can simply navigate from the menu bar to another page. Check over the information that you are providing. If the information looks correct, click on the Submit button to initiate the lease. You will get a chance to confirm the lease amounts and prices on the next screen. If you forget to answer the questions, or if you forget to tick the declarations box, you will get an error message informing you of this. Fix the error and click on the Submit button again. If all the information has been entered correctly, you will be taken to a confirmation page to view the details of the lease transaction. There may be additional messages, such as unpaid levies, but the transaction can be finalized anyway. If you decide there are errors on the page, or if you want to discontinue the transaction, click on Cancel to make changes. Fix the error, and again click on the Submit button to reinitiate the lease. If you are confident that the information entered is correct, click on Submit to complete the transaction. Once complete, you will be taken to a page to confirm that the transaction has been submitted. You will be provided with an ID number for the transaction. When the transaction has been verified and finalized, you will receive a message in your messages box on the home page, as well as a confirmation statement with the details of the transaction. If you require any assistance with an SFR lease, you can view the GoFish help pages on the AFMA website at any time. If you would prefer to speak with someone, you can call GoFish Assistance on 1300 723 621 between 8 a.m. and 5:15 p.m. on business days. Alternatively, you can email for assistance to licensing@afma.gov.au.